Hello, everyone. I just did like a little bit of a Facebook circuit here. I did my Instagram stories and then I went into my private coaching community, the Visionary Method, and now I've landed here. But I'm going to do an entirely different topic here. So if you've been chasing me around, then you're going to hear something different. So I figured, this group is growing and it's evolved a couple times, and I really wanted to take a chance to introduce myself properly, give you a little bit of background on my story, who I am, why I even created this Facebook group that you've somehow landed in, and just ask you for your feedback and what type of content you'd love to see, because this Facebook group is all about serving you and providing you the resources and creating a community around people who are interested in building a business and also staying healthy along the way. That's why I call this holistic business coaching, because I truly believe that you can never have a successful business if you're not also taking care of your life and, nourishing your daily routines and really making sure that you find, I don't want to say balance, but that you find some sort of structure within all the pillars of your life. Because if you're going to work 30 hours, or there's not even 30 hours in a day, if you're going to work 20 hours a day and eventually hit a point of burnout, that's not beneficial for everyone. So holistically, we're looking to build a business as well as build a life that really satisfies all of our core desires and our needs in this lifetime and our ambitions. So, okay, I'm going to pause here and really zoom the lens back a bit and share a little bit more about who I am and what brought me here on this journey. So, as many of you might know, kind of rewinding my journey a little bit, I went traveling after university, studied business in university, wasn't sure what we wanted to do. This is me, my husband, now boyfriend at the time. And so we decided to go work in Switzerland for a year. And it was an incredible experience. It was great to get away, open my eyes to new perspectives, get some clarity on what I loved. I loved spending time in nature, really being creative and being fun and playful with the kids that we worked with there. And so I came back and I just thought, you know what, human resources, which is what I studied, it's not for me. And so I didn't want to go seek out a job. So I decided, with my passion for nutrition and food and health, that I would enroll at the Canadian School of Natural Nutrition. And that happened in 2012, so quite a while ago. And I absolutely adored that program. I recommend it to anybody who's interested in studying more about food and how it works in the body and how different symptoms can be a result of the foods that we eat. And that program really did change my life. And when I graduated, I started a nutrition consulting business. So I was seeing clients one-on-one. I ran my very first group program, and I started creating courses that ran weekly. And that was my first taste, really, of entrepreneurship and of what it was like to guide people through a program. And so that obviously planted the seed for what I do today with the Visionary Method and with coaching. So I was doing food coaching at the time. Through that, I had that business on the side for quite a while, but I went on to work for some companies like Loblaws, so one of our big grocery retailers here in Canada. I went on to work for a big protein powder company called Vega. I worked in experiential marketing for them. I worked for a company called Garden of Life. They make protein and supplements as well, and I did more marketing management for them, so all the different styles of marketing. And that kind of was the end of my corporate career, and that was a few years back. And then I decided to launch into consulting. So I knew I loved freedom and I loved creativity, and I was really good when I wasn't at a desk all day, not feeling structured like a 9-to-5 job. And so consulting kind of piqued my interest. I didn't know what it was, had no idea what the freelance life was like, but I decided to just kind of explore it, and I somehow landed my very first client. And so that was pretty cool. I had someone who was paying me for 10 hours a week to do some consulting work. And in that process of getting my next client and starting to fill my time, I was also teaching some spin classes. So I always had this income of fitness instructing, spin class. I taught at a couple other studios. I was still doing some nutrition stuff, and I had some consulting clients. And so I was really just figuring out like how to be a freelancer and how to build my business, what now is really coaching and consulting. But I didn't know it at the time. I was just following my heart, doing what I was good at, doing what I loved, and figuring out in the process, invoicing clients month to month, doing reporting for them. And again, just figuring this whole thing out step by step. And so through that process, really started to ramp up, got a lot more consulting clients, and then got a lot of requests from people who were new grads of holistic nutrition school or yoga teaching or Reiki. And a lot of them were in the wellness space or the health promotion. And people started asking me, how do I build my social media strategy? Or how did you create your website? Or like, how can I market my product or service and get more clients? And as people started to ask me that, I really started to explore, okay, how can I help you? How can I help people in a group or a private setting? And then that's kind of, this is a very quick story. That's when the Visionary Method launched. So if you've been following me for a while, you've probably seen that I launched a group coaching program called the Visionary Method. It's a 90-day program that coaches you through building your business plan, coming up with your marketing strategy, and building out a sales funnel, among many other things. I also have great modules on organization, productivity, building your community, email marketing, building out a signature workshop. There's a lot packed into there that I really deem as the fundamental components of building a business and showing up for yourself consistently. And I also teach that in a private manner too. So not everyone wants to wait until the group program starts again. And not everybody likes the group setting, right? Some people love it. Some people would rather have that private attention. So I've also launched it in a private format as well. And the thing I love about this program is it really is just the culmination of everything I've just told you about. You know, I tie nature into it with all my covers of my workbooks. That's from Switzerland. I tie human resources into it. I learned so much in my HR program, you know, in undergrad many years ago that I've brought into the creation of your business plan. With working for Vega and for Loblaws in marketing and strategy, I've tied that all into the marketing module. They're Vega's the most successful plant-based protein company in the world, dominating in that category. I've worked in sales before, so I know how to create a sales funnel, and so I've poured it all into the Visionary Method. I just hired a girl yesterday to really dive deep with me on Facebook ads because it's like a year-long course that I'm not sure I have time to complete right now, but I wanted to offer this up to you. So I hired her to help me create a little module for the course on how to run Facebook ads, how to write your sales copy for an ad and for your Instagram posts. And I guess where I want to head with this is just that your life experience, don't discount it. As I share my story, I could even go more in depth of like the little jobs that I had in between, the ways that I've made money, hustling my butt, teaching workshops, but it all ties into what I'm doing today because I've been able to build something that puts it all into this little beautiful box and ties it in a bow and says, here's the Visionary Method. I know it's going to help accelerate you. It took me, 15 years to learn all this, but here it is in 90 days. So it's pretty special to think that that's possible for you as well, whether you have a health business, a product-based business, maybe you don't have a business yet, but you're looking to build something into a side hustle, a passion project, another income stream, right? And so if that is you, I would love to help you. Please send me a note. Maybe share your business below, share your Instagram. I'd love to know what you guys all do because I think it's really fascinating to learn about the community and to see what you're all up to. And I did also want to plug that I have the 5-day Idea to Income Challenge coming up. and that starts on February 4th. So if you're inside this group, you get it for free, which is pretty awesome. It's 5 days just to see if there is an income in your idea up here, right? So maybe you have this business idea that you're not sure if it could work or not. I'm going to show you in that challenge through 5 workbooks how to run through your idea and really figure out whether or not this could be something that you invest time and money in. And if you've already started on a business, how can you scale it up? So again, that starts Monday, February 4th. It's going to be super great. Now we've got almost 150 people inside the group that are participating. So invite your aspiring entrepreneurial friends, just add them into the group or send them a quick note. And I will be here for you in the meantime. So if you have questions before then, let me know. But I did want to share my story. And if you missed all of this and you're just jumping on live, rewind and go back to the beginning, and I share my entire journey over the last 10 to 15 years. So have an incredible day. I hope this inspires you to realize that every step of your journey is truly a piece that could tie into the future you. So never discount any jobs or experiences that you have. Cool. Well, I will talk to you all soon, and I hope you have an amazing, amazing day.